Hi guys, and welcome to my next video. As you can tell from the name of this video, this is gonna be talking video. So if you don't like talking videos, just jump into one of my other videos and skip this one. But I feel like I have to talk about it and I have to wrap up my college experience, so I have to do it, really. And I haven't done talking video for so long. And I really feel like I have to close this chapter. So let's get into it. I don't even know where to start. Probably from the beginning, right? So let's start from the beginning. About the journey, I was talking earlier in one of my first videos about my journey. How did I get here? I think I don't need to talk about it anymore. But in summary, you know, it was a long process to get here, and then I came here. And then there is the part with the college. So let's talk about my experience and first impressions. My first day at school, I remember I told my uncle the very first day when he dropped me off at school, I told him not to leave me there alone because, you know, I didn't speak English very good. I was kind of scared and shy, and I didn't know what to expect at all. It was kind of uncomfortable for me, but I survived first day, and I kind of thought that this is how it's gonna look the whole time, all semesters. But I was kind of wrong. But yeah, first semester was easy. What I didn't expect is that the first semester I spent a minimum of my time with my actual schoolmates from this program. I was mixed with automotive business marketing, some art programs, I don't know. I was mixed and I had just like 1 or 2 classes like kind of with my actual schoolmates, which surprised me because, you know, I thought you are supposed to get used to your like schoolmates, you know, build and make relationships with them and friendships. But I didn't know that they are not my schoolmates until I moved to my second semester. So in my second semester I finally met all of my schoolmates, which was great, but it was a little late because I got used to my schoolmates from my first semester. And I remember me being in a group in one class with like 3 or 4 guys for one project, and it was such an experience because they were from automotive business program, and it was kind of difficult to work together because they are from Berry, I'm from Aurelia, you know, and then we were supposed to work together, so it was kind of uncomfortable, but it moved me forward and I got used to work with different people I wouldn't probably work normally. And yeah, second, third and fourth semester were the worst. They were worst and they were tough and very difficult, and like second semester I thought that was the worst. Then I moved to third semester and I thought the third semester was the worst, but then I moved to my fourth semester and my fourth semester was the worst actually. So yeah, the levels went up, but overall my experience was mostly positive. I would like to talk about some of my favorite classes and least favorite classes and explain why. Let's start with the positive. My favorite classes, definitely graphic design with Steve. That was my most favorite class because it was actually creative and we were working in Adobe and creative things. So that was my favorite because I don't like theory or general education. I know I need it, but I don't really like it. So everything what was about creating was my favorite. Another one was digital content creation, I think, because we were creating their videos, a lot of videos. So that's another one. And yeah, mostly like, I don't remember all of them honestly, but mostly the ones when you're actually creating content. And my least favorite, probably general ones, such as I had visual culture, and you know, these were the one you choose from like general classes, and they were like, you know, like general education in the exact like industry. So first semester I had fashion society. I don't remember exactly, something like fashion society probably. And yeah, I thought it was gonna be about fashion, but it was more about history and this stuff. So I didn't really enjoy it because I don't like to learn everything about history, you know, just in cases I'm really interested in to know that, you know. But anyway, like, you know, I went through, I finished it, and it wasn't that difficult. What I enjoyed kind of from gen ed classes was my latest, which was lifestyle management. It was like not all topics I liked, but I learned about nutrition, mental health, you know, and these topics. That's why it's called lifestyle management, and I wanted this class since second semester, but it was always already taken. I got lucky in my last semester and I got this class. Now let's get into my least favorite. Probably this last semester, two least favorite classes. First was sales, and that's not because it's sales, but there were some things I didn't really like it. Let's say I used to work in sales for 7 years, so I have some knowledge. I used to work in this industry, so I kind of know what is this about. But the thing that disappointed me is that we were mixed again with business marketing students, which is alright, and then with automotive business students. And since from the beginning we knew that these students are learning about like sales since semester 1, so they have already experience, they know how to put like sales presentation together and everything around it. And there was a competition at the end of the semester. It was optional, so you could have chose if you want to compete or just get grades, you know. But the thing is, I would probably participate, but I didn't want to compete against these students which they have knowledge, and I don't think it's kind of fair when you're in the class with somebody who has the knowledge and who doesn't have the knowledge. So I declined to compete against them because they know what they're doing, right? So yeah, there was one of them, and another one was public relations, and I'm gonna explain. Public relations is very interesting class and industry, and it's connected to marketing. And I really like public relations, like, you know, I would do them like as a like side thing with my marketing, because I think it's kind of connected and it's also very useful in marketing. But the thing is that we were supposed to present at the end of this semester to the real client, and we were learning all the things from scratch, and we were supposed to create presentation for the real client, which made me really nervous, and it was very stressful because you don't know anything about this industry, and you are supposed to present for somebody who might use your ideas, you know, and you have no idea what you're doing. I'm gonna get to the point. The point is that we were creating marketing campaigns since semester 1 or 2 after we got some knowledge, and we were creating them all the time, so we exactly know the structure and what to put in there, and everything was explained to us. But in this class we were learning, and during the learning we were creating the presentation and all the research. It's very similar to marketing campaign, but it's very difficult to differentiate it if you're learning about marketing campaigns the whole time and now you have to switch to public relations. And yeah, the structure is basically similar, but it's not the same. And what I remember until now from this class is the difference between marketing and public relations, or marketing and advertising and public relations. Marketing is paid and public relations is earned. So that's what I remember since class 1 or 2. I know the difference, but still there was a difficulty to differentiate it during creating this campaign, public relations campaign, and it was probably one of the most stressful classes my last semester. So my recommendation would be to either create this presentation but just for a class, not for a real client, or have this class, I don't know, earlier and you know, learn more about it, and then have this class again with some like additions and then present to client, because first you need to learn and then you can actually create something, right? You might agree, you might not, but this is my opinion and my personal experience, so I'm just telling you how I felt the last semester. So yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna tell you some highlights. Let's start with the job I got at school. I got this job in my 3rd semester, so I was working there 1 year, basically 2 semesters. It was the best job I have ever had. Like, I mean, for somebody who's like new here, and I'm like basically citizen here, right? So I was so happy when I got accepted for this job. And it was at school. You already know that probably if you're watching my videos. It was at Georgian College. And I was a content creator for GCSA office, so Georgian College Students Association, and I was creating contents about upcoming events or some trending reels or videos, also editing pictures, participating at the events, so it was fun and I loved it, and I'm so sad that it's over already. But that was my highlight, and I didn't expect me to actually participate at some school activities, events, even have a job there. But it was an amazing experience and I'm really grateful for this. So it was one of my biggest highlights, and then there are other very good highlights. One of them is my logo design competition and my winning logo for Rotary Club of Midland. And there was a very big highlight because a lot of people participated and I was the one who won. So I'm proud of me. And then in my 3rd semester I earned 3rd place in digital video content creation class. That was one of my favorites, and also everything with my group, so it wasn't just my work, but it was group work, but we put a lot of effort into it and we won 3rd place. And in my last semester it was the best semester for those like highlights or winnings, you know, or success, let's say. And in my last semester I earned 1st place in marketing, integrated marketing campaign, and another was 3rd place for another digital marketing campaign, and both companies are pretty well known. And also I got a job from those projects, which is unbelievable. I can't believe. We are actually working on a proposal for some of those companies, and we are getting more. So now we're gonna get to what's next, right? So this was the wrap of my college. I will probably do another video series like expectation versus reality. I think that could be fun for you because I had very high expectations and the reality was somewhere here. So let's get into what's next. That's my plan. In a few days I'm leaving to Czechia. I'm gonna be there 1 month. You're gonna see content from there. I already mentioned that multiple times. So yeah, that's gonna be my trip. After I come back, I will apply for a post-graduation work permit. And after I come back, I have convocation, so I'm gonna get my diploma. And I'm gonna be working on those projects I just mentioned. They're like short term, like month 2, it's not like full job, but that's probably what I expect to do, like to have actually few clients and just work for them, you know, and have my own agency. and I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm already working on it, so I'm working on a logo and like kind of look a little more professional. So I want to get here still some experience and learn more and also make some money. So that's the plan. And I'm planning a vacation in summer. I'll be still working at Rustica, which is the restaurant I'm working at, and I was starting to work there when I came to Canada. Really grateful for this job, and I just don't want to work as much as I worked last year because I needed to pay school. Now I don't need to pay school, so I want to keep just a few shifts, not like every single day. So that's my like job basically, and during this job I'll be working with clients and creating content and, you know, collecting some experience. And I think that's kind of about it. I don't know what future will bring me. We will see. Maybe I will get another very interesting opportunity. I don't know. We'll see. I just wanted to talk about this because I feel like I should like end this chapter, and you'll see video from convocation as well. And I just finished my field placement, so my school is basically done. Now I just have to, you know, submit my last documents and wait for convocation, my diploma, and I'm done, guys. That's crazy. It went so fast. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. Let me know how was your experience as an international student or even like domestic student at the college, if you have some similar experience, and let me know in the comments below if you have some questions you would like to ask. And as always, I would be really happy for like, comment, and especially subscribe so you don't miss any of my other videos. It's gonna be fun. Now I will have more free time, so I will have time to actually do what I love to do and more focus on my content and, you know, my journey. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.